blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. This is a live stream, guys. This is a live stream warming up the crypto ovens out here as crypto is exciting again. With all the drama and controversy, at least it's exciting. And the prices are up. So shout out to everybody making gains out there on the field. Today we're talking about Craig Wright of Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, the self-declared Satoshi himself, claims to have received the keys to the Bitcoin fortune, and the plot thickens. Boomers, the plot thickens. You know, I've been watching this from the sidelines. I personally never believed this guy to be Satoshi. Let's see what's going on. And even if he has keys to some sort of Bitcoin, is it the Genesis block? Is it the actual, do these keys contain baggage? Is the real question. So let's see. Apparently we're going to find out by February 4th, but he just filed yesterday, and I'll pull up the article, apparently to the court that, yeah, they got the final key slice. The final key slice. Niagara Gardner says, I'll believe it when I see it. Reed Mack says, good morning. Patrick Norman says, ha. The plot thickens out here, guys. At least it's exciting. At least, shout out to my Crip Walkers, first of all. Boom! I got to cut that short. They try to flag me just for a drum beat out there. So, crypto's getting exciting again. We've broken through some resistance with the BTC, all the altcoins. It looks like altcoin season may be coming around the block, coming around the mountain when she comes out there, boomers. So, it's exciting. And now CW out there, Bitcoin SV with the dragon or whatnot, claims to receive the keys to this BTC fortune and this ongoing case. And like I said, I've been watching from the sidelines, and certainly interesting information and entertaining, to say the least, out there, and raising questions also. I got, questions really about how strong the market is, all these other altcoins, if this thing can surge so easily. And questions about Satoshi himself, if he would actually move his baggage, what does that mean for BTC? And more. Stay tuned in. We'll be looking at the prices today, and we'll talk about this claim to receive the keys to the BTC fortune. I'll show you guys the court filing. I'll show you the paperwork. Rahul Gupta says, how will it affect BTC price? Well, right now, everything is on the up and up. And, we'll discuss several options, several things that are being said, and let it be known and let it be clear. Champagne, I'm just giving my opinions. I'm more confused than anything. I'll tell you that much. This is a lot of info, a lot of, I'm trying to stay on top of it. Watch yesterday's stream. I think we covered a lot of topics before a lot of other, tubers went online. And hopefully today we'll stay on top of it. And, I'm watching it from the side. This is entertainment for me. It's a crypto entertainment. And, we're covering the kaboom because all the prices are up. Everything's up. So, shout out to everybody, even shout out to the SV trolls out there because they're winning too. So, everybody's winning today. We've sold everything and are in on SV. Got clown gear coming too. Shout out to CryptoZilla, our sniper out of Tokyo, shooting the funny bunny, indeed. Sniping them down. Boom! So, guys, it's a good day. It's a good day. And, I'm crip walking on them. All day long, all night long, staying up to date with the CW case. And, it's exciting once again, That's what's up with crypto. That's initially why a lot of people came into the game. The mystery of Nakamoto, the possibility of taking down the banking system. And really, guys, it's all hype. I've came to realize most of it's all bullshit. But that being said, the price of the bits is up, and that's the real deal. So kaboom to that. Boom. Shout out to all the maniacs out there. Niagara Gardner's here. CryptoZilla. Dolphin 134. We got decorated soldiers out here. Reed Mack. Day one gunners that have been with me here in the trenches since like 3K. And some of you guys from under 3K. I've seen some of you guys on 2K. Boom, boom, boom. Firing out there in the holes. And ducking and sliding and, defending against the attacks on the left flank. And we've been out here. The original crypto boomers. Now you see this okay boomer meme It has nothing to do with the cryptomaniacs that kaboom with the bits. Give me another bomb out there. Boom. Give me another bomb. Boom. So, good morning. I'm up early. And, I got some time. I want to cover it before I hit my physical therapy. I've been nursing this shoulder surgery. I tore my labrum. I went too hard on him. And, I got 7 screws on the shoulder. And I'm feeling like Iron Man, So, I got to rehab and recuperate. But by this summer, we're looking like 300 crypto savages on the field. Give me another bomb. Salute to the champ, says Crypto Task Force. Niagara Gardner says never owned Bcash or SV, only the OG bits here. Well, I mean, if you had the bits, you probably have some big Bitcoin Cash. And, that's what it is. I was watching a Dollar Vigilante's video discussing, this Bitcoin SV. And what he said, he's like, I've been holding all my forks. You guys, most of you guys know that channel, Dollar SV, Dollar Vigilante, not SV, Dollar Vigilante. And, he said that he's been holding the baggage. He's like, I don't believe that this guy's Satoshi, but, I've been holding my forks because you never know what's going to go, if it's going to go up, sideways. So I don't know if you've got Bitcoin, you may have Bitcoin Cash, I had the Bitcoin Cash, but I dumped it, I dumped it, I don't know, several, right after the fork back then. What was the fork? Back in 2017, right? Anyhow, so I don't have Bitcoin SV. Okay. So, if you held the Bitcoin Cash, you may have Bitcoin SV. So, usually, I just switch it and swap it out back into Bitcoin. That's usually what I do. My channel has been soy empty by a SV hardcore shill, last video of mine. That's the thing with these SV characters. And listen, shout out to you if you're winning with SV. I mean, like I said before, I really don't care. I'm just entertained by it. And, it's interesting to me, but some of these SV guys, they just go too, they go too hard. They're like cult followers, guys, they're like, they need to slow down. Some of you guys need to slow down. And that's the thing with some of the crypto space. It's kind of cultish in a certain way, it's kind of like sports, you guys need to relax. And like I've said, guys, we can't get married to these coins. They're not real, guys. So calm down. Everybody calm down out there. Niagara says, I didn't hold the bits in 2017, was a Litecoin and ETH freak back then. Okay, yeah. And, and I'm with you, Niagara. I've always liked the lights and the ETH. I still got baggies, little nickels here, little dimes there, perhaps. Throw these scams and fakes away, says Crypto Task Force Gold, SV, Diamonds. How many times these alts claim to be taking over? Who's still king? Only Bitcoin, period. Dash made good moves lately. I've noticed that some of the privacy coins made some good moves. You know how I feel about these privacy coins. I think that it's underrated, undervalued, the feature of privacy. It's not that people are trying to hide, but I think people have the right. Yeah, SV guys are like religious fatalists. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a little cultish with the SVs. Calm down, guys. I'm going to cover it. I'm not looking to like censor SV. I really don't care. There was some people trying to act violent yesterday, calling to violence, saying, oh, we need to do this to the coin. Guys, I don't care. I don't think no one should be violent to anybody. Let people, whether they like the coin or not, just let them vote with their pockets. If you don't like it, you don't gotta, come on. Everybody calm down. People with the crypto police out there, slow down, everybody. Dash is OG and legit. Yeah, I like Dash. Dash blasted out the gate over the last few days. I don't own any. Yeah, I like Dash. I don't own any either. But, Dash is a trailblazer in the sense that, they're the hybrid blockchain. That's certainly the first hybrid I've seen as far as proof of stake, proof of work. With that combo. So, shout out to Dash. And my understanding is that they do have privacy features. I don't know if they're as solid as Monero's, but, it seems to hit some of the points. Sup, Rafterman? Rafterman's here in the box. Rafterman had a snipe at one of these BSV guys the other day. I had to throw Rafterman as a moderator the other day because I was under attack by some of these fanatics out there, and they were trying to hijack the microphone on the champ. I couldn't find the button as I was talking because this damn dashboard over here on YouTube has switched up on me for the 15th time, and I wanted to ban the guy for life, but luckily Rafterman came in, put him on timeout, spanked him, and he came back, and we give him a chance to talk because I'm not trying to censor people. But if you try to hijack the microphone out here, you will be sniped down. Whatever it takes to pump the market, I'm loving the greenery. Exactly. I'm not upset at all, guys. Congratulations to everybody right now holding baggies. Rafterman says, hope you see this time. Yeah, I see it, Rafterman. Shout out to you. Thank you, Rafterman. I appreciate you dropping $2 in the bucket. Let me drop a little fiat off the ceiling. We can use fiat too. I'm less mad at fiat nowadays. Let it flow too. I'm getting fiat, more bits. Guys, stack them. Let me drop another bomb. And what's up with these old fossils seeking for attention? Peter Schiff and Craig Wright. Who are they? That's a whole nother stream. Great choice for wrenching Rafterman. Yeah, I mean, I had at that point I was under attack. And, I said, I needed someone to catch my back. I saw Rafterman. I know he's legit. So, I'm like, Rafterman, boom. And he sniped him. Down. Let me show you how to throw out the sniper from. Boom. I like crypto gains, and SV is actually a copy of classic Bitcoin. But it's a commie coin controlled by an entity. CW did his rant about patents and controlled it completely when it came out. Yeah, they want it to be KYC. It's completely centralized. They're claiming patents. They're doing court cases, guys. That's, it's certainly not crypto ethos. Whether this guy is the truth or not, the way that this is the behavior and the actual coin, in these court cases, it's not crypto ethos. It's not that one's not decentralized. This SV. So Crypto Task Force says best channel full of energy. So let's get to the show. We haven't even shared the screen. Let me go ahead and share the screen. You can see Bitcoin here, 88.55, looking strong. It's crossed the resistance that the downward channel that I drew maybe back in, I think, October or whatnot, and that was about 82. We're at, it seems like we got some gas here in the tank to perhaps go closer to 10. And here we are, 88.56. Let's check out CoinMarketCap and see how much weight the market has gained. 242 billion, looking strong. Just the other day, we were at 200 billion. Bitcoin dominance has decreased to 65.8%. It looks like some people are looking at the altcoins, and some of these altcoins making gains. Look, Ether's making more gains today than Bitcoin. So shout out to Ether. You got Bitcoin there at 88.14. Ethereum once again over 150 at $166, up 8.5%. Even Ripple's out there at 23%. SV is up 60% at 369. At one point it topped over 400. Now it's the number 4 coin on the cap, which shows me how weak the rest of these coins are. All of them. That's shows me the weakness. That's the truth. Bitcoin Cash there at 344. It's up. Litecoin at 58, EOS at 385. EOS up a lot at 14% today, and that's good. They got a little small fry bag there at EOS. I wonder what's going to happen with EOS. It seems like a lot of the DApps have gone silent. What's going on? Binance at 1769. I like Binance. Tron at 1 cent. Monero, my fave. It's the truest Crip Walker out there. At $66, you got Dash making movements today, up 45%. Shout out to Dash. Kaboom! It's nice to see Dash. Dash is, excuse me, definitely an OG coin. You got Stellar there at 5 cents. You got Cardano now at 4 cents. Even Cardano's gained weight, and then Tesla's at 136. I'm going to go ahead and show you this article in just a moment. Let me read the chat box. Champ, when I first heard you, I thought you were crazy, says Rapture Man. Yeah, I mean, we're, I know what the stuttering or whatnot, and, the raw energy, but I'm keeping it 1,000. I'm keeping it 1,000. It's far from crazy, though. I'll tell you that much. Best channel full of energy. We read that. SV on 4th place. Yeah, it's insane. What's crazy is is the markets. It's that, in the context of the crypto, it sounds crazy. That's the thing. It's the crypto that's crazy out here, but not the champ. Maybe the crypto part that's crazy, but not the champagne part, not the champion part. It should be champion crypto at this point. It was just a copy of classic BTC with big blocks and not under a mad doctor's thumb. Then maybe it would have a future. Yeah, let's see, Let's see, but it's up. It's let's see what happens. It's super interesting. It's super interesting. I'm gonna give my opinion because I kept thinking about it yesterday, and there's some possibilities, and I have another theory that I want to present as to what's going on here, what could be going on. And again, I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas. Shamed what happened to Litecoin, EOS, and Cardano. No power of testosterone. Litecoin, the silver of crypto. Yeah, talking about the power of testosterone. So I was on 4chan and trying to see what I can find out there. And it's funny because on the Chan like a couple months ago, they were shilling BSV, and they were saying, look, it's gonna pump, boom, boom, boom. And on the Chan they were shilling Chainlink, and the Chan is to a certain extent a little prophetic, and then on the other hand a little ludicrous as well. You got a lot of garbage there. But so I was surfing, lurking, and talking about. I came across a funny comment that I think relates to the testosterone in the crypto space and what may be happening. And I came across this. I'm reading it off my phone because I took a screenshot. And I don't. It has curse words, so I guess whatever. This is not for kids, so usually we don't curse on the show, but we will because of the purpose of this comment. So this is off the channel. I'll read it. Finance has always been a dog-eat-dog world. When it comes down only to knowing how to fuck, you either fuck or get fucked. All these idiotic stock numbers and options and companies and rating agencies and hedge funds are an absolute meme. And their valuation is solely based on people fucking or getting fucked. Craig fucks, Calvin fucks. That's the end point, says this poster on the Chan. He invests solely when he's convinced the guys running the show know how to fuck. Do you think anybody cares that BSV is a scam? Asked this poster. The only thing that matters is the percent of return. The entire Wall Street and the entire economy is a scam. You either fuck or get fucked. This is how the real world works, and most of these altcoin fags don't get it. They're going to let their coins slowly bleed to death while not even cashing out anywhere close to the top. Like the ETH idiot a few weeks ago, and I'll bet you good money Surgery is going to dump the rest of his stack once it becomes clear Chainlink is stuck around $1 for eternity. So, I mean, this guy keeps going. This is a post that I came across. I thought it was funny, but there's a truth to it, and it is a dog-eat-dog world out there. So, you just got to know what you're in. I thought it was funny. And there was another post out here. This is from another guy on the channel. It says, the crypto world is such a joke that Craig is literally going to walk in and out of nowhere and destroy it to shreds while having an absolute sack of shit as his trump card. He's literally walking in empty-handed and tearing the space to shred while holding nothing tangible in his hand, just his executive mind, charisma, networking, and speculation. Let that sink in. Craig, like the shark that he is, sniffed out the opportunity, says this poster on the Chan. I'm sorry, guys. I know it sucks because you read the white paper and oracles this, smart contracts that, fourth industrial revolution there, but the real world doesn't exist on white papers. Wall Street doesn't care about your idea. You've got to put your balls on the table. And Craig has a pretty fat pair. I'll tell you that much, says this poster. I thought that was funny. And, that's another thing. And to a certain extent, it's like a poker play here. I mean, you want to call his bluff. Right now, he's going all in. He says that he's got the hand. And he certainly has claimed to receive the keys now with this third tulip trust. And this is what's interesting to me. I'm not standing to win or lose because I'm not involved. I didn't believe him, but it's certainly looking, a lot. The pot right now has definitely become more attractive. Have an eye on Bitcoin Diamond 3 days ago. It was at 43rd place. I wonder if it was also pumping. All the Bitcoin forks are pumping. Gold as well. Bitcoin Gold as well. I don't allow any profanity on the post if I'm here, says Rafterman. Yeah, I mean, I had to say the profanity now in the context of what, the comments and the review we're doing, but we try to keep it, that's the wrong word. We're not trying to keep it kosher or halal. We're trying to keep it not kid friendly either, because kids don't watch this. We're just trying to keep it family friendly. Okay, that's the better word. CSW smudge cap the mahogany. Put his balls on the table. That's right. Crafter man at the Commando Central, ready to snipe the soy boy. Indeed. You know the deal. So let's go ahead and look at this article. Let me link to it. This is on CoinDesk. This is the news. Nano says BSV dumping coming. It's already, gone down a little bit. It topped over 400 and now it's below 4. CryptoZilla heard Puck. PH. Let me go ahead and show my screen with you guys. All right, here's I shared the article there in the chat box. And here it is. In a new court filing, Craig Wright claims to receive keys to 9.6 billion Bitcoin fortune. Craig Wright's Bitcoin self-declared creator says the much-anticipated bonded courier has arrived. Reported today or yesterday, late yesterday, out of CoinDesk. So I got it linked there on the super chat if you want to read this in its entirety. Let me read it. This is at Daniel Kun. Daniel Kun reporting there at a CoinDesk. He says, according to a court filing to the U.S. District Court of Southern Florida dated January 14th, which was yesterday, a third party has provided the necessary information and key slice to unlock the encrypted file, seemingly referencing the mysterious, unnamed intermediary with the private keys necessary to unlock the $9.6 billion worth of this Bitcoin trove. This is what's being claimed on the paperwork, okay? In another filing Tuesday night, attorneys for Ira Kleiman, the brother of Wright's now deceased business partner, Dave Kleiman, wrote that Wright only provided a list of 16,404 addresses, but no information about the courier. So this so-called bonded courier was originally due to arrive January 1st, though Wright did not confirm or deny whether this transpired at the time. Wright instead requested an extension for the intermediary to unlock the encrypted Tulip Trust. It's funny that it's called the Tulip Trust. Okay, that's funny. So on January 10th, the U.S. District Judge Beth Bloom granted Wright until February 3rd to alert the court. So he's been alerted. So I don't know when the next, the next time the court convenes, but apparently they filed. So, a lot of things can happen here. Like it could be a bunch of empty addresses. I don't know. It could be addresses that don't have too much Bitcoin. It could be the addresses to the Genesis block. I don't know. No one knows at this point, but certainly he's making these claims, and there it is. And it's impacted the price, whether you like it or not. I know some Bitcoin maximalists feel some type of way. I think it's funny. I'm watching here from the sidelines. Crypto Chronic says all the Bitcoins pumped up to confuse people. Hey, I took my profits. He says that CSW is Satoshi and Bitcoin will pump to thousands. I know. But watch, I think it's BS, but many do not apparently. So he thinks it's BS. So you think he's Satoshi, but it's BS. That's confusing, but whatever. Okay. So there's people that believe it out there and they think it's going to pump. I don't, but I'm here talking about it. Yeah, a lot of things about Craig Wright and his SV make you wonder what the fuck the play is. Yeah. So, I had another idea I think that we didn't talk about yesterday. One thing we did brought up is that, the Kleiman estate is suing him. So I don't know why they would go out of their way and, spend all this money and get in this battle if there wasn't something at stake. So they certainly believe that he has bags. So I don't know if they believe he's Satoshi or not, but they believe him to have some Bitcoin, and that's why they're suing him. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so there's got to be something at stake, right? One thing that I thought of that we didn't discuss yesterday is what if this guy was working with the Satoshi team or somehow he stole or came across the keys. Okay, maybe he's not Satoshi, but he stole or came across the keys. Let's say that he it was a jack move, or he just came across them or somehow. Let's say that. Okay, and if he did that, what would be the best way for him to cash out? He would have to claim that he's Satoshi so that it would be in a legit process to cash out. If not, some people could flag his coins, I would say. If mysterious entities just started trying to, or like what if Satoshi's wallet started trying to cash out, people would want to know who it is, and then they would make claims on him. So maybe this is the way he legally wants to appear like Satoshi because he stole the coins. I don't know. That's a theory that came into my head, a thought that may be true, maybe false. I don't know. It's just an idea that I came up with. A theory, yeah. And that's why he appears to be like a liar when people ask him, and he doesn't actually, maybe he wasn't Satoshi, but he came across the bags, And another thing too is that maybe there is a lot of Bitcoin in this trust and this whole thing, but it's not the Satoshi Bitcoins. It's just other Bitcoins that were mined, and it's a bag, but it's not nowhere near 9.6 billion. For all we know, it's 10 Bitcoin. It could be 100 Bitcoin. I don't know. But what it is we're trying to make all the questions here, ask all the questions, because I certainly don't know. But I find it to be interesting because, the market has definitely reacted positively to these court claims. Another thing that we talked about yesterday is how most of the volume is against US dollar tether instead of Bitcoin. Most of this volume with BSV is with US dollar tether. Watch for a 51% attack soon. Says Lazor. This may be a great trading coin. You talking about BSV getting attacked? CryptoZilla says, some say it was Dave and CSW have been working for years to decrypt his drive. Yeah, that's, maybe Kleiman or, was working with the original Satoshi, or maybe he was. And they somehow, decrypted his drive, got his keys. We don't know. But like the way he acts doesn't seem to be in line with the way Satoshi talked on the forum. Of course, maybe it could be an act that, at this point, what I think? I think Satoshi's a team. Let me read the chat box. Took my Bitcoin gold profits yesterday. It's probably a pump and dump, seriously unsustainable. Most of these coins seem to be unsustainable to me. Even the ones that looked legit. Something like Litecoin is getting overtaken by BSV. Litecoin's looking weak to me, even if it's up today, all these coins. But the bottom line is that they're all up. How the hell could anyone be so stupid to even consider he's Satoshi? That guy or group tried to hide as good as they could, so after many years, he struggled to make everyone believe him. So idiotic. Right. It just doesn't add up. That's why so many people don't believe him, that he's Satoshi. That, certainly, if you've been following the channel, I know you have, Lucian, the champs always believed that it was not true. But, as the story has unfolded, and I told you guys, I think that there's something there that we may be overlooking. Not that he's Satoshi, but maybe that he could have came across the keys, or not. I don't know. But the Kleiman estate is suing him because they believe him to have something. Lazor says, watch the video of Richard Hart calling Craig out. Yeah, I saw that one. That was classic. Yeah, a lot of people have called him out. And he's had Freudian slips as well, referring to, Satoshi as another person and then trying to correct himself on the spot, and I know other tubers. I think it was Omar Crypto that shared that clip the other day. Yeah, so he had to walk off stage. You're right. Craig Wright has a spirit of deceit. The sheep follow this fool into the pit. Yeah, I said that before, that the vibes weren't right for me, so I wasn't getting on the train. That's what I said. But on the other hand, if someone wants to put their bet on it and they want to believe it, then let them do what they want to do. I guess only time will tell. Niagara says, have faith in the lights champ. It's not going away. I hope not, Niagara. I hope not. And I have had faith. That's why I still got a little stake there. Rafterman said, champ, what happened to Rev? I have no idea. Rev went silent on us, one of our Cardano generals out there, a top holder. And ever since Cardano slowed down, I haven't heard. Maybe, I don't know. He's up to something else. But he's always welcome back. And it is what it is. I agree. There's something at stake. If his strategy was to pump his scammy coin and that's how he will make a lot of money, it worked. Yeah, another thing, and I said this yesterday, let's say that, he knows he has nothing. He's just trying to pump the coin. You got to think of it like this. I mean, what's the penalty for perjury and lying in court? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's say it's 5 years, let's say. There's certainly some people that would take 5 years in order to pump and perhaps make billions of dollars on the other end. He certainly is behaving like a gambler too. So maybe this is a calculated gamble. That's another idea. I really don't know. What's the cost benefit analysis here? What is the cost of losing? What's the cost of losing, and how does that compare to the benefits of winning and pumping the coin? And there's a big difference between the cost and the benefits, I would assume, right? I don't know what the costs are. Like, the cost is not life in prison, right? Black Swan event coming soon for Bitcoin. Let's see, Thai City. Let's see. It's certainly looking good for the markets, though. I got to say, everything's looking grass-fed. The beef is looking, definitely healthy today. And there it is. We've cracked through 88. Can we go to 9K? Can we go to 9K? Let me do the 1 day chart on you guys. This is the 1 day, right? Yeah, this is the 1 day. No, that's the 1 day. It's looking good. It's looking all right. Crypto Chronic says, hey, I've made money on BSV, and the end of the day, it's profits. And congratulations to you. I'm not mad. At the end of the day, you made your profits, and I'm not mad. I'm not the one that participated in that. It's not for me, but I'm not going to be upset at you and be, one of these, I'm not going to be a hater, I'm going to congratulate you. All right, good for you. Sticks Champion says, word up, champ. What up, Sticks? Crypto Chronic says, Ivan on meth. That's funny. Yo, shout out to Ivan on crypto, though. He goes hard every day, but he's got energy, man. Even with that, sipping on that coffee. That's funny. Crypto Chronic. I see him going at, he said he was going to Davos or something. And, to me, Davos is where the beasts are, I don't know. That's funny. It makes you question, rubbing shoulders with the beasts out there. But yeah, that's a funny way to put it. I watched the show too. I definitely watched a lot of tubers yesterday, seeing what they had to say about this. Crypto Chronic, he cashed out. Okay, he's got 0 BSV now, and there you go. So he didn't believe the hype, but he got on the train and got off the train. Okay, I'm not upset at you. Even Bitcoin Gold Bitcoin God. I heard about that one too. Pumped forward to 30. Yeah, where did you even get that? On a Funny Bunny exchange, apparently. More likely Black Swan events for banks. Hence Ripple, says Rafterman, which may be good for Ty. Ty, he's got his position on Ripple. And let me be honest. I'm less upset at Ripple nowadays because, these cryptos are not what we thought they were, guys. They're not. So, Ripple doesn't look as bad to me, and I don't think Ripple's going to save anybody. Neither is Bitcoin. And what we're looking at here is that this is just a new market that's been created that ultimately I don't think is going to crash fiat. It's just going to expand the market. It's just another industry. This is a new industry, and it is what it is. But as far as the revolution, the freedom, and all the other key points that how it was sold as, the ideology, I really don't think so. At this point, this is an industry, and it's to make profits. Bottom line, and the greed is an all-time high, and that's what the facts are. I think there is even a greed index out there, and it's through the roof lately. Ripple will pump once they pay the security fine, says Lazaror. Let's see. CryptoZilla says, I have zero hate either. Ride the Crypto Chronic wave. He wants to hang out with Greta. How dare you? I wish I had that meme right now. How dare you? Crypto Chronic says, I got my free Bitcoin Gold position. Maybe I got Bitcoin Gold. I haven't even looked. I don't know. I've been holding Bitcoin, so I must have something out there. And I mentioned at the beginning of the show how I was watching Dollar Vigilante stream, and he's not a believer in BSV, but he's like that he's holding all the bags. And I'm not mad at that strategy either. My strategy's usually been getting these alts and just swapping them out for bits. But in the case of some of these forks, maybe it's not a bad strategy to hold them. You know, I don't know. Crypto Chronic believes more in Bitcoin Gold than Bitcoin SV. It's cheap. Okay. Task Force says, don't forget you can't buy SV at Binance or Kraken. Yeah, most of the trade seems to be at smaller exchanges. And there's a lot of Asian volume as well. And most of it is against US dollar Tether, guys. It's against Tether, and Tether's counterfeit. It's counterfeit crypto, counterfeit fiat. It's like, see that I just thought it's like it's a hybrid. It's counterfeit fiat and crypto at the same time. USD Tether. So as the Fed pumps free money into the economy, they're buying up everything, and they're also printing US dollar Tether, and they're buying everything. It's a pump. Reed Mac just dropped me $5. Boom. I appreciate your hard work, champ. Speedy recovery to you. Thank you, indeed. I'm here recovering, guys, from this orthoscopic surgery there out of my shoulder. I'm feeling good. The mobility is a little bit better. I'm far from going back to the gym just yet, and I've had a bit of some cabin fever. Being that I haven't been able to hit the gym is hard. I've been a maniac. I already hit almost 300 status. Right now I'm looking to hit more like Thor. I'm trying to be like Larry Wheels now. I think I already hit that 300 is not. They don't have the weight that Larry Wheels has. But anyhow, thank you. I'm recovering. I'm hitting the therapist today. Today, really, apparently, they're really going to put me on the program. Everything up to today has been mostly relieving the tension on the back. And now the docs gave me the clear to, not be on the sling and start the therapy. I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you for the good wishes. Would you put Bitcoin fork in the community portfolio? Would you put a Bitcoin fork in the community portfolio, champ? I think that I did Bitcoin Cash at one point, right? I don't know, but I'm definitely not interested in SV or any of the forks for that matter. Yeah, thanks to Reed for his tip. Let me drop a bomb for Reed. I appreciate you, Reed. Iron Man champ. Yeah, I'm feeling, hopefully I'm come back stronger than ever. There's a lot of good promising projects. Staking coins seems great, and privacy ones too. Yeah, I like the privacy. You know what I've been saying? Privacy. I usually linked a video there in the description about the industries that I look forward to pumping. And I thought that they would gain more weight in 2019, but I still believe in these industry, and I'll cover, I'll name them real quick. Privacy coins, decentralized exchanges, gaming industry, and there was a couple other ones, but those are the ones that really pop out at me. Privacy is a big issue, okay? Privacy, fungibility, all that, because Bitcoin doesn't have that, and most of the other coins doesn't have that. DEXs, decentralized exchanges, and the gaming is a big thing. And you see how much DLive has gained weight. DLive, guys. If you haven't followed me on DLive, do it right now. I'm going to do probably a stream today. See if I have enough time. I got to hit that therapist, but maybe after. Go ahead and check out the replay that I have over here. Things that make you go, moon landing. Okay, well, we talk about the moon hoax, and we give out evidence that, can make you have reasonable doubts that honestly put a man up there. So, we talk about other things there as well as crypto. So, back to what I was saying, the gaming industry, you could see that, D Live is like a Twitch. And, this is another crypto based application that's running now on Tron. Crypto Chronic says, yeah, Zcash is popping off now. Yeah, Zcash is available on Coinbase, and they offer some tutorials where you can earn Zcash. I had links to that in the past, a Coinbase Earn program. So, I think Zcash, was it Zcash that was mentioned by Edward Snowden? Crypto Task Force says, epic D live stream with the moon. Yeah, that's a good one, guys. That's definitely one that would be flagged or taken down on YouTube. And I encourage you guys, we got to try other things other than YouTube. I'll continue to stream here on YouTube because I have a lot of followers, and they haven't knocked me offline, but I'm already actively building other communities or moving the community to other platforms. We're not building another community. We're just growing the community on other platforms. Oh, yeah, on Gemini too, that Zcash, yeah. Yeah, I'll check out Zcash. I'll keep it in mind there, Zcash. In my opinion though, I don't sip on the Edward Snowden potion. So, I do raise questions when he mentions a coin like that, but either way, I still like it. Ling says BSV to hodl or not to hodl. That's on you, Ling, but I never got into it. Period. And if I had BSV, me personally, and it pumped this much, and you got to take the profits. I would say. I would say anybody that's holding the bags on anything that pumps this much and doesn't take their profits is a slimy, greedy bastard. I would say. But I'm not holding the bag, so I'm not there. So at the end of the day, I'm not your father, although maybe I should be. And I'm not your advisor, and I have no idea what I'm talking about, so don't listen to me. Crypto Chronic says that he would sell some now and until the 2-3 news. You just said that you also, he dumped his bags too. So, I'm not in it. Congratulations to those that made the profits. But regardless whether this coin is legit or not, if anything goes up so much in 24 hours, if you double, triple up and you don't take a little profits, that's pretty naive. Crypto Task Force says, I quickly turned my Coinbase free tutorial money into bits. Yes, I did as well for the most part. Me too. Grabbed $28 Zcash. Confession hour, says Dolphin 134. What's Zcash sitting at right now? I like privacy coins, guys, and you've seen Monero's doing all right, up 8%. It's okay. Dash, look at that. Dash has privacy features, and it's up a lot today. Shout out to Dash. I like Dash. I don't have the bag, but I like it. Zcash up today as well, up 16% against Bitcoin. Look at that, outperforming Bitcoin, guys. We're seeing a little altcoin rally right now. I'm not gonna jump into anything when it's green. So, I would wait for a pullback. Maybe when there's a pullback, I just had an idea. Maybe when there's a pullback, which is probably coming soon to the market cap near you, today or next week or some, we're going to see a little red soon. That's usually how it goes. There's green, 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 and there's a pullback red. So, as soon as we see that pullback, perhaps we'll create a new crypto community portfolio, a virtual portfolio where we can get some altcoins. Because maybe some altcoins will gain weight this year, and we can play with them, and also have Bitcoin in there as well. But we'll do it again. Last year we tracked a community portfolio for the majority of the year. We started with 10K, and I think we ended like at 22,000. We did a couple virtual trades. It was all for fun. It was virtual, but it was something that we tracked as a community. And when we would trade a coin or buy a coin, we would basically vote on it. Here on the in the chat box. Crypto Chronic cashed his Dash out too. Yeah. Okay. Good for you. Rafterman says Dash is used a lot out here in Venezuela. I don't know if it's used or not, but I know that they promoted a lot in Venezuela. Yeah, Zcash is at 51 now, right? Zcash is up. Where's Zcash again? Did I say the price or just how much it was up against Bitcoin? Yeah, $52. $52 there on Zcash. It's up 18%, 16% against Bitcoin. It's just another coin. I don't know if it's more legit than Monero or it's not, but it's one that's caught my attention. It's another privacy coin. I have some videos on privacy coins that I identify a few that are attractive. Monero, Zcash, and there's a few others. Dash is definitely one. I know that some have their drawbacks. Some are more private than others. And then, of course, you got your Beam, which is one that's interesting, the Beam coin. But that's more of a small fry. Yeah, hit the likes, indeed. I want to do a D live stream at some point. Today. I don't know if I should do it now. I have a little time before I have to take off. So maybe I'll do it when I get back. But I'm up for a D Live. I skipped D Live yesterday because we were on here on YouTube for a while with the Bitcoin. And shout out to all the viewers. We got more viewers yesterday than we had in a while. And it just shows me that there's more attention into crypto space, period. And that's a good sign. There's definitely a correlation between the views and the market sentiment. And I can see that once the views start picking up, it's also a sign that the market and the interest is picking up. Dash was oversold at 42, says Crypto Chronic. Yeah, I mean, Dash was quiet for a while, and you're right, it may have been oversold. Another one that I saw up and I was considering, posting there again is Steam. You guys know how much I like Steam, and it's performed quite ugly against Bitcoin through its all-time history. But I will say one thing about Steam and that I've noticed before. I kept posting there, and I was always getting some Steam and able to cash out some Steam and always buy Bitcoin. And like the past month or so, I hadn't post there, and I've noticed I was like, oh, I don't have an extra Steam here to swap out to Bitcoin, and it was an insignificant amount, a few dollars, but every few dollars counts. So maybe I'll start posting on Steam again. You know how much I like Steam, guys. Decentralized social media platform. It's the first of its kind, really. You always made content on a daily, even when it was boring. Champ, you are for life. I appreciate that. Yeah, we were here. When it's boring, when it's not, and I enjoy it. I enjoy spreading that crypto word, and it's become more than just talking about crypto out here. It's been a community of really self-improvement, awareness, and general strength. It's strong. I was watching a Goggins Instagram the other day. He's like, "Stay hard, stay hard." And Goggins to me is kind of a meme. Like this guy act like that all day. He's kind of like a wrestler, but it does get you hyped for a second. That stay hard and that whole military attitude. So stay hard out there, guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, David Goggins. Remember last fall, champ? Do I remember? I don't know. It's like all one long day to me, guys. I barely sleep out here. I got the family and the kids, and we got young guns. They're very young, and to me, it's like one long day. It's like I'm always ready. Last fall, yesterday, today, it's just one long day. Nice to finally see some green after 6 months of blood. Yeah, it's nice. That the viewers increase then too. Yeah, I mean, usually when the prices go up, we get some more viewers, and that's despite the shadow bans, guys. I mean, and I got proof of shadow ban, and that is that when I do a D live stream, okay, I get 15 viewers, 10, 15, sometimes 20 viewers at a time, compared to here where I have 16, 15 viewers. Yesterday we had more, but on an average we got 20, 25 lately. At one point in 2017 we would have like 100, 200. I remember one time we got attacked by some Russian bots, And there was like 500 of them on the, that came. And then some Russian there started trying to shill me a service and said, I can give you all these streams. I can give you these bots, man. You want some bots? And, I didn't bite that bait, guys. I don't need fake views or fake news. I don't care, guys. He meant spring. Okay, yeah, it may have been spring, fall, but I receive it. The more viewership. If you haven't tuned in, I shared that in a new court filing, Craig Wright claims to receive the keys to the $9.6 billion Bitcoin fortune. This guy's claiming to have it. He received the key slice, and he had filed the documents just last night, and you could read the paperwork. He has complied with the court order. He's provided the necessary information and key slice to unlock the encrypted file. This was filed with the United States District Court, Southern District of Florida, yesterday. And that's what's going on out there, boomers. BSV to 1K. I don't know. I don't know. But again, I doubted it would get this far. So I have no idea. And because of that, I'm not riding the train and I'm not touching it. I'm being conservative. I'm not jumping on that train, on that hype. It's a gigantic buy the rumor, sell the news. Absolutely. Yeah, that I might say, guys, when you hear the term buy the rumor, sell the news, I think this is the perfect example about buying the rumor and selling the news. The rumor is that he's Satoshi, he's provided the keys, and it's, and that everything's about to go down. And then, the news will be whether he's true or not. And at that point, it'd be too late. Even if he is Satoshi, I think that it would probably, I don't know. But yeah, I agree. It's a gigantic buy the rumor, sell the news. That being said, I'm still not biting the bait. I don't want to participate in that. I just don't, But I'm not hating. Shout out to Crypto Chronic. He made some profits. Shout out to Cutie for blockchain. I see you. Yeah, definitely don't FOMO into it. Yeah, at this point, I think it's a FOMO thing. You'd be FOMOing into it right now. Reed Max says, Champ, remember the old days when you would ask people on the street about Bitcoin? I wonder if there's more awareness now. I'm sure there is, but there's still, the majority of people probably don't know. And maybe they've heard the name, but at that point I was saying, about Bitcoin? And they were like, what? That's a good idea for, some streams, take it back to the streets or whatnot. Live stream there on the block. I've done it before. Just randomly go up to people. What do you know about Bitcoin? What's going on? And most people don't know anything. BSV will drop massively. We will once say, remember when SV pumped its hype. Let's see. Yeah, I would think that you're right. But again, we've been wrong as far as how far this thing could go. So there's definitely something at stake here. Maybe, let's say, I could see a situation where, these keys do provide access to a trove of Bitcoins, but maybe they're not the Satoshi Bitcoins. And, SV remains in the top 10. I don't know. Another theory, too, is that this guy's like a misinformation agent. Like he's some sort of agent that's trying to come in and just shake up the space and undermine Bitcoin. That's another idea. Undermine Bitcoin, act like he's a real Satoshi. And then now Satoshi Vision is all KYC, all government regulated, all court ordered. And then they control it. That's another theory that I've came across. Crypto Chronic says, stick with the foundation coins, Bitcoin, ETH, Monero, Litecoin. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. That's my strategy. Stick with the blue chippers. Cutie for blockchain says, thanks for always going over the updates. Thank you for tuning in. Doobie Brothers taking it to the streets, says Rafterman. You know it. Maybe I should take it to the streets. Drop me a comment, guys. I think we've been on for long enough, almost an hour. I usually like doing 30, 40 minutes.
Crypto Chronic says, seems like it's exactly like that, undermining. Yeah, I mean, this guy could be an agent sent by the same people that created Bitcoin just to undermine it and, you know, create something new. You know, they play both sides. The powers that be, the very top of the pyramid, they'll fund both sides of the argument just so, you know, that they could create order out of chaos. It's part of the black magic. It's part of what they've been doing, guys. And, you know, that's what it is. This goes to higher levels than just finance. It's, you know, it's a spiritual war, you know, at the end of the day. Gents, I got to go. Salute to the soldiers. Shout out to Crypto Task Force. Thanks for tuning in. Double X is here. I see you, Double X. I think we've been on long enough, guys. 57 minutes almost here on my side. So, you know, I think we've covered all the topics. I want to D-Live, but in less than an hour, I need to be at the therapist. So I don't want to fire up a new live stream and have to, like, you know, cut it short. So maybe, you know, if I have time when I get back, I can fire up a D-Live and we'll chop it up. You know, the last D-Live is sexy. I think one of my favorite streams that I've done in a while is the last D-Live where we talk about the moon landing. You know, that one's good. Go to dlive.tv/champagne crypto and go to the replay tab. And I think that this post will expire today. I think it's only going to be up for another day because the posts do expire after 3 days. So, you know, check that one up. It's a fun stream. But yeah, maybe if we have some time, you know, I'll fire up. I don't have really any topics, but that's never a problem. You know, if I don't have a topic, we'll come up with a topic and we'll figure it out. We'll do it live. We'll do it live like we always do. DeFi projects are good too. Chainlink, iExec, Kyber. Yeah, I like those too. Yeah, DeFi, decentralized finance. If you've been following, I said DeFi is going to be the tagline of 2020. DeFi. I've said this, you know, since 2019. I think it was the first to say that. DeFi, watch out for the tagline. And we've been talking about DeFi for a while. Do the Oz again, says Rafterman. Yeah, that was one of the first things that make you to go, streams that I did on D-Live, but it's since been erased. Maybe I do the Wizard of Oz again, you know, with the hidden symbolisms of the Wizard of Oz. Maybe I could do the replay of the video and, you know, kind of comment as I replay the video or just do it from scratch. But, you know, that's definitely a cool allegory that we could break down. The Tin Man, the lion, you know, the straw man. Only in Toto can we reveal the fraud that is the Wizard of Oz, guys. It's a little guy behind the curtains, guys. It's not even real. It's all holograms. It's fake. Fake news. On that note, guys, I'm out of here. I'll consider it, Rafterman. But yeah, let me go ahead and take off and get ready for this therapy so I can get strong on you maniacs and by the summertime be hitting PRs. That's my goal. I want to match all my personal records in the gym by the summer. So, you know, I gotta hop right to it. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.